Anyway mga kabarya, isang mapagpalang araw ng linggo, ngayon ay August 1, 2021. Sa video natin ito, pag-uusapan natin ang ating mga nakalap na stock news, stock balita, catalyst and fundamentals ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. At kasama dito ang ating PSEI, CJFC, ang ating PSE Edge, si Prim, ang ating stock na si Home, at pati na rin si Fruit. Yan naman. Saka dito pala guys sa ating Kabarya Avenue PH YouTube channel, sinishare natin yung ating experience at dinodocument yung ating pag-aaral sa mga nakita nating pangmasang Pinoy investment at potential digital assets in investment na pwede tayong kumita kagaya ng stock market, Pag-ibig MP2 Savings and Investment Program, GCash Investment, cryptocurrencies and altcoins gaya ng Bitcoin, Cardano, Dogecoin, Binance, Litecoin, Chainlink and Ethereum at iba pang pangmasang Pinoy investment. Kaya guys, kung trip at korsonada mo ng ganitong mga content, pwede mo ring pindutin yung red subscribe button dyan sa baba para ma-update ka pa ng ating mga latest na ina-upload na video tungkol sa ating pag-aaral ng mga pangmasang Pinoy investment at potential digital assets in investment naman. Alright, bago natin umpisahan guys, huwag nyo palang kalimutang basahin yung disclaimer na nasa screen ng ating video. At muli, nagbabalik tayo para sa ating mga nakalap na stock news, stock balita, catalyst and fundamentals ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. Ngayon ay linggo, August 1, 2021. At unahin natin ang nakalap nating stock balita para sa ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. I-check natin ito. Merong nanggaling sa ating ABS-CBN News at naitala ito July 31, 2021. At ang topic ng ating unang stock balita, PSE becomes biggest loser in Asia days before Metro Manila returns to ECQ. At dahil sa cost ng ating pagbabalik sa pagiging ECQ from GCQ, dahil sa ating lumaganap ulit yung Delta COVID variant sa ating country, ito yung naging cost nito sa ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. Nagkaroon siya ng fall down o drop down na malaki. At tignan natin, may nakita tayong video dito na nanggaling sa ating ABS-CBN News. I-play natin ang video na ito para malaman natin ang nilalaman ng video na nanggaling sa ating ABS-CBN News. Okay? Panoorin muna natin saglit ito.
Falling by triple-digit points. The PSEI is now at its lowest level since May 25th, when it closed at 61.96. Trading activity relatively heavy compared to the rest of the week, with over 6 billion pesos in shares changing hands. Declines outnumbered advances more than 3-1. The largest companies in the Philippines saw their shares fall sharply. The relief rebound on Thursday, when the PSEI gained about 1/3 of 1% on news no hard lockdown would be enforced in the national capital region, proved to be premature, as government announced during Trade Friday that ECQ would return to NCR by August 6th. Helen Go-Oleta, head of the Investment Management Division of RCBC, however, says investors should be better prepared to weather the latest lockdown.
We've been there, done that. Last year, we've seen how the market has dropped, right? And at this point in time, we should be wiser. We know, we know how to, we'll go through the business already. Somehow we are a little more confident in terms of managing the risks that we see. We know which sectors are stronger, are breathing life through this pandemic, meaning being in an advantage side compared to those who are not. So you see there's value to it. So the fear factor should be a lot less.
Foreigners, already largely absent from the PSE during this pandemic, took their selling to a new level on Friday, unloading a net total of 1.6 billion pesos in Philippine shares, nearly 3 times the net outflows Thursday. Warren de Guzman, ABS-CBN News.
Okay? Yan ang ating naging video na nanggaling sa ABS-CBN News. Nagkaroon nga ng malaking sell-off ang ating mga investors at mga traders naman dito. Dahil nga nagkatakutan ulit sa magiging cost ng ating hard lockdown na kadahilanan sa ating Delta COVID variant. The Philippine Stock Exchange Index became the biggest loser in Asia as the announcement of a hard lockdown in Metro Manila is spokes investor by Warren De Guzman. Ito ay July 30, 2021. At titingnan din natin yung naging chart at chart action ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. Okay? Ito yung naging day chart natin nung last Friday. Mapapansin ninyo napakalaki nung naging drop ng ating trading candle, no? Napakahaba nito. At bearish na nga yung movement ng ating mga trading candles dito kasi makikita ninyo guys, itong ating mga moving average nasa taas na siya nitong ating nung mga present na candle dito. At makikita ninyo na dito sa ilalim nilagyan natin ng red line. Sana makapag-support na tayo dito sa area na ito kasi masyado na itong malalim, no? Ito na yung bottom line naman natin. At kung titingnan din ninyo itong ating MACD, no? Bearish na ulit yung movement nito. Kasi nga bumaba na ito dito sa negative area. Kagaya dito sa area na ito, mukhang mahihirapan ng makaahon ulit yung ating PSE Stock Market Philippines, lalo na yung ating mga stock dito. Kaya watch out kayo sa magiging plan and trading movement ninyo dito. Kasi nga dahil sa nagkatakutan dahil sa magaganap na lockdown ng ating Metro Manila na in-announce nila, kaya nagkatakutan yung ating mga traders and investors, kaya niliquify nila yung mga investment nila dito para mag-stay into cash muna. Kaya watch out kayo sa magiging trade ulit natin this week dahil bearish yung ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. Pero ang pinaka-important part na gagawin pa rin natin guys, ipatupad natin yung mga proper hygiene na inuugali pa rin natin para maging safe tayo. Yung paghugas ng kamay, yung pagsuot ng mga face mask at pagpatupad ng mga 1 meter distance sa nakakasablamuhan nating tao. Kasi importanteng pangalagaan natin yung ating kalusugan at pati na ang ating mga family naman dito. Okay? At ang naging level na ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines, nasa 6,270 area na tayo. At kung mapapansin ninyo, last Friday down tayo ng negative 226.30 points. Kaya napakalaki. At ito ay nasa negative 3.48%. Kaya yung ating stock balita kanina, sinabi nilang itong ating PSE Stock Market Philippines naging the biggest loser last Friday ito. Kasi almost 3 times yung drop nito kumpara sa mga nakaraang trades natin. Okay? At dumako tayo sa ating kasunod na stock balita. Ito ay patungkol naman sa ating stock na si JFC, ang ating Jollibee na master of Chicken Joy. Ito ay nanggaling sa ating Philstar Global at naitala ito July 30, 2021. At ang topic ng ating stock balita, Jollibee enters West Malaysia with a 120 store expansion plan in tow. Basahin natin ang nilalaman ng ating stock balita. Jollibee announced yesterday that its wholly owned subsidiary, Golden Plate Limited, had entered into a joint venture agreement with B-Works Investment Limited, a holding company registered in Singapore, to facilitate Jollibee entry into West Malaysian market. JFC will own 30% of the JV, with BIP owning the remaining 70%. The agreement calls for the parties to invest $8 million to fund the first 2 years of JB's operation. JFC's parts of that investment is just $2.4 million. Once the JB is officially incorporated in Malaysia, JFC and BIP will drop assign the license agreement for the operation of Jollibee locations in West Malaysia. BIP is owned by Patrick Chong, a Jollibee franchise operating in the East Malaysia region. The JB plan to build at least 120 locations in West Malaysia in 10 years by the end of year 2032. Ito naman guys, maganda rin yung magiging future venture project ng ating JFC o Jollibee kasi magkakaroon pala ito ng 120 store location, no, sa ating West Malaysia. Kaya good thing din ito para sa magiging future growth ng ating stock na si JFC para sa long-term investment naman ito guys, no? Okay? At kasunod nating stock balita, silipin natin ang ating PSE Edge. Itong PSE Edge naman natin dito sa ating halts and suspension, nandito ang ating stock na si Prim. Si Prim nagkaroon ito ng suspension nagsimula nung July 29, 2021 at 9 AM. At ang lifting date nito, wala pa siyang date guys, no? Kasi to be announced pa yung nakalagay dito. Pangalawa, itong ating stock na si LRW. Nagkaroon din ito ng halt o ipinatigil, no? Nagsimula ito noong July 26, 2021 at 11:34 AM na tinigil yung pagtitrade ng ating stock na si LRW. Ang lifting date din nito, wala pa, kaya to be announced pa ito. Aalamin din natin kung kailan magkakaroon ito guys, no, sa ating mga stock balita. Kapag may nakalap tayo dito, ibabalita natin dito sa ating stock news at stock balita. Para sa mga may hawak ng ating stock na si Prim at LRW, inuulit natin, ang ating stock na si Prim nagkaroon ito ng suspension at ang ating stock na si LRW nagkaroon ito ng trading halt naman, kaya itinigil yung kanilang trading day sa ating PSE Stock Market Philippines. Okay? At para sa huling nakalap nating stock balita, ito ay nanggaling sa ating Philippine Stock Exchange at patungkol ito sa reason kung bakit nasuspend ang ating stock na si Prim. Subject, ito ay Prim applicability of backdoor listing rule in trading suspension. Basahin natin yung nilalaman nito kung bakit nasuspend ang ating stock na si Prim. This is with reference to Prime Media Holdings Incorporated, Prim or the company disclosures under company announcement numbers C05137-2021 and C05138-2021 dated July 29, 2021. In company announcement number C05137-2021 dated July 29, 2021, the company disclosed that its board of directors approved, among other, an execution of a memorandum of agreement between Prim and the majority stockholders of Philippine Collective Media Corporation (PCMC), namely Michael Ayangco and Hermohene Real, PCMC stock shareholders, wherein the PCMC shareholders shall jointly subscribe to 1,679,966,400 common shares of the company arising from an increase in authorized capital stocks to be paid in the form of PCMC shares based on third-party appraisal valuation in order to obtain business assets and ownership of PCMC. After the transaction, PCMC shareholders will jointly gain control and majority ownership of approximately 70% of outstanding capital stock of the company. Tuloy natin. Prim further disclosed that the contemplated transaction aims to transform the company into a viable and operational business entity and address its capital deficiency, negative equity, and non-operation. Transaction will result to folding in of PCMC into company, thereby making PCMC a subsidiary of the company. With the national franchise of PCMC, the company can engage in an active business of mass media and further leverage its franchise and network for use by existing content providers in need of broadcasting rights. After a review of the company's disclosure, the exchange deemed that the foregoing transaction is covered by the exchange rules on backdoor listing. The backdoor listing rule said determination is anchored on the transaction involving a change in controlling shareholders of Prim and the new business to be folded into company upon contemplation of transaction. Pursuant to backdoor listing rule, the trading of the company shares will suspend effective 9 a.m. July 29, 2021 pending the company's compliance with the comprehensive corporate disclosure requirement set forth in the said rule. The exchange will inform the trading participant and is investing public of further developments on the matter for your information and guidance. Filled on behalf by Janet Encarnacion, Department Head. At ito yung naging dahilan kung bakit nagkaroon ng trading suspension ang ating stock na si Prim. Kasi nagkaroon pala ito ng backdoor listing dahil pumasok yung ating investor na si Miss Michelle Ayangco at si Mr. Hermogene Rial ng PCMC shareholders at nagkaroon ito ng mahigit 1.6 billion common shares yung kanyang kinuhang ipinasok na investment shares naman dito sa ating Prim at approximately 70% of outstanding capital stock of the company. Kaya magiging good thing din ito para sa ating stock na si Prim. Okay? At kasunod nating stock balita nanggaling sa ating business world. At ito ay patungkol sa ating stock na si All Home. Ito naman ay naitala July 23, 2021. At ang topic ng ating stock balita, All Home launches 55th store in Batangas. Tingnan natin ang nilalaman ng stock balitang ito. Ito yung kanyang photos. At basahin natin ito. All Home Corporation recently opened its 55th store located in Maharlika Highway in Santo Tomas, Batangas, along with other Villar-led brands, All Day Supermarket, Coffee Project, Bake, My Day, and All Day RX. We are proud to continue our push to bring the All Home brand to more Filipinos across the country. All Home Vice Chairman Camille A. Villar said in a statement on Thursday. All Home offers 7 product categories, which are hardware, construction, tiles, and sanitary wares, furniture, appliances, linens, and homewares. It also has in-house brands under All Home exclusives, which are imported products said to be priced reasonably. All Home currently has 41 stores in Mega Manila, along with 7 in Luzon, 3 in Visayas, and 4 in Mindanao. As the economy continues to open up, we fully intend to further grow our presence beyond Metro Manila, All Home Chairman Manuel B. Villar Jr. said. Yan, maganda naman itong naging project venture ulit ng ating All Home kasi sa kabila ng ating pandemic, tuloy pa rin yung opening ng kanilang mga store project naman dito. Kaya good thing din ito para sa magiging future growth ng ating stock na si All Home. Okay? At kasunod nating stock balita, nanggaling pa rin sa ating business world at patungkol ito sa ating stock na si Fruit at ito ay naitala July 22, 2021. At ang topic ng ating stock balita, Prutas opens more stores near target count. Tingnan natin ang nilalaman ng stock balita ng ating Prutas. Basahin naman natin ito. Prutas Holdings Incorporated has recently opened more community stores and is on course to reach its target opening by the end of the year. the listed food and beverage kiosk operator said in a stock exchange disclosure on Wednesday that it now has 74 operating community stores as a result of the new openings and is nearing its goal of opening 100 community stores by the end of year 2021. Prutas recently opened a soy and bean community store in one stop Lagtang, Talisay City, in addition to the community store in Cebu City and Lapu-Lapu City. This comes as Prutas is established a processing line to manufacture products in Cebu. The commissary setup is a precursor for an aggressive expansion of community stores and e-commerce hub in the Visayas. This will complement the existing production facilities in Metro Manila, the company said. Itong ating prutas, ang maalala ko dito guys, yung huling naibalita nating stock balita dito, nasa 50 stores yung nai-open na nito. Pero sa ngayon, napakabilis ng opening nila kasi nasa 74 operating community stores na pala ito. At ang target nga nila by the end of the year is ma-open nila ang kabuoang 100 stores naman ng ating prutas. Kaya good thing din ito dahil malapit na yung kanilang target. Ibig sabihin, mukhang mahihit nila itong 100 community stores na i-open nila ngayong year 2021. Kaya good thing din ito para sa magiging future growth ng ating stock na si fruit o ang ating prutas. Okay? Alright, at yan ang ating naging stock news, stock balita, catalyst and fundamentals ng ating PSE Stock Market Philippines ngayong August 1, 2021. Magkita ulit tayo sa kasunod nating video. Once again, have a happy weekend Sunday and God bless. Hanggang sa muli.